Welcome back to the Central PA Real Estate Podcast. I'm Brian.
And I'm Chris. And today we're talking about something that almost every homeowner thinks about, but very few people actually ask out loud.
Yeah, today's question is, what can actually go wrong after I accept the cash offer?
Because once someone says yes, that's usually when the anxiety kicks in.
Exactly. Up until that point, it's curiosity. After that, it becomes, okay, what did I just do?
We hear this all the time from homeowners across Lancaster, York, Harrisburg, really all over Central PA. They'll say something like, this sounds straightforward, but what's the catch? Or, I've heard stories where deals fall apart. And those stories aren't made up. Some deals do fall apart. But what matters is why, how often, and what's actually within your control. So today, we're not here to sell anything. We're just going to walk through the real things that can go wrong and what usually doesn't. Let's start with the biggest category, title issues. This is the number one thing people don't realize. Liens, old judgments, unpaid taxes, or even mistakes in past deeds can slow things down. And to be clear, this isn't a cash buyer problem. This is a property history problem. Right. Whether you sell to an agent buyer or a cash buyer, title still has to be clean enough to transfer ownership.
The difference is that experienced local buyers expect this and know how to work through it.
This is probably the most direct fear people have.
And the honest answer is, yes, a buyer can back out, but why they back out matters.
Most legitimate cash buyers aren't backing out just because they change their mind.
When deals fall apart, it's usually because something new shows up, a major undisclosed issue, a title problem that can't be resolved, or sometimes heirs or decision makers who aren't aligned.
What's not common is a reputable buyer dragging things out or suddenly lowering the price at the last minute without a real reason.
Inherited properties are another big area where complications can pop up, especially when there are multiple heirs. We've seen situations where everyone agrees in principle until paperwork starts.
Then emotions, old family dynamics, or misunderstandings come up.
That doesn't mean a cash sale is a bad idea. It just means timelines need to be realistic.
This part's important. There are a lot of things people assume will be problems that usually aren't.
For example, normal wear and tear.
Or cosmetic issues.
Or the house being outdated.
Those things are typically already accounted for in an as-is cash offer.
Another misconception is that the process is full of surprise fees. In a legitimate cash sale, costs are usually discussed up front.
There shouldn't be mystery charges popping up at closing.
This surprises people. Most legitimate cash deals do close, especially when the buyer's local, the seller understands the process, and everyone's honest up front. Problems tend to come from rushed decisions with companies that don't know the local market or don't explain things clearly.
If you're thinking about accepting a cash offer, here are a few simple things that help avoid issues.
Ask questions. There are no bad ones.
Understand the timeline and what realistically could slow it down. And make sure you're working with someone who's okay explaining when a cash sale might not be the best fit.
That's usually a good sign you're dealing with someone legitimate.
One thing we always remind people, accepting an offer doesn't mean you lose control overnight.
You still have the right to understand what's happening, why it's happening, and what your options are.
A good process should feel calmer over time, not more stressful.
If you're in central Pennsylvania and you're just trying to understand your options, you don't have to decide anything today.
You can call us at 717-321-SOLD just to talk through your situation, ask questions, or even confirm whether a cash sale makes sense for you.
There's no obligation. Sometimes the most helpful outcome is just clarity.
And if this episode helped, we'll be back with more straight talk conversations about selling a house without pressure.